Hey, you've got camera therapy with Marcatelli Photography. I'm Mark. Hey, something I've been wanting to talk about for a long, long time. I've known about this forever. It looks so complicated. I kind of always just stayed away from it. And it's a word called inverse square law. And it's really, really important to flash photographers or video photographers above the water and underwater as well. And like I said, I've always avoided it because the formula is like pi r squared, massive, so complicated, and the people that tried to explain it just went right over your head here. So the basic is I'm going to show you on a computer here in a second. The basic is when a flash goes off or a light on a video is turned on, there's a huge amount of fall off as it travels distance. That's what it comes to. So if you've ever shined a flashlight on the wall and you back up 50 feet or 20 feet, you'll see that tight ring get wider and wider and wider. That's because the light is falling off. It's just like, as I explained to my son, it's like, you turn a garden hose on and you're squirting a friend when he was a little boy. And as they ran away, the water wouldn't reach them because the water fell off. So it's light fall off. That's what it comes to. But it's really, really important to understand as a photographer using flash or video fill in, what do you do? And how do you get the best effects with it? So let's get started. I'm going to relocate myself over to my computer and try to explain this to you so a third grader can figure it out like I am. Thanks. We'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. So, hey, what you're looking at is a grid chart that might help you understand this. So, let me kind of go through this. Here's your flash unit. This one I'm kind of circling around right now. Everything is done by 1 foot increments. So, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So, there's actually a mathematical formula. Everything is by 2. So, 1 times 2 divided by 100. I'm probably saying that wrong, is 100. So the long story short, the flash hits an object 1 foot away, 12 inches, you get 100% of the power. That makes sense. As you get up to 2 feet away, you lose 75%. You're only getting 25% of the power right there. 3 feet away, you're getting 11% power. So the example will be 3 times 3, because everything's done by the second power, is 9, 1/9. 100% power divided by 1/9 will equals 11%. So, you get something in the 5 foot range or 6 foot range, you're getting 4%, 3% of the power. Think of it as like an ice cream cone. The bottom of an ice cream cone, the pointed end of it. When the flash goes off, it starts there and then it goes out like a big V, and that's where the light just falls off. Let me give you another real quick example, make it maybe a little bit of understanding here. Let me drag this over here. Here's a good example I found. Here it is. Flash goes off 1 foot away. Look at all the light on that face. It's getting 100% of the power. 2 feet away, 1/4 of the power. Starting to get some shadow, some sharpness right there. It's not burned out. You're 4 feet away. You're getting 1/16 exposure. It's getting darker. That's how great the fall off is. Why is this important to underwater photography and land photography? Is that you're shooting video light. You got to remember, you start getting 2-3 feet out, you're going to start getting, and you're wondering why your photographs are dimmer or don't have any color or they're not sharp because of light fall off. That's why, when I'm shooting photography, I use extremely wide-angle lenses. I tell whoever I'm photographing, I'm usually within 1.5 to 3 feet from you because I need to throw light out. The only way to get around this is, you move up your ISO for light sensitivity, lower your shutter speed or your exposure. There's ways of getting around it. If you're running an automatic camera, a lot of times these cameras have TTL flash. It should throw out a little bit more flash. But again, not everything's perfect. I shoot manual. But I just wanted to, if you've been struggling with your flash photography or video photography, whatever light source you're using, and you're just not getting the color that you need, it's more than likely because of the inverse square law. Again, light falls off. Unbelievable. I mean, it still amazes me. It's a mathematical equation. At 2 feet, you're going to lose 75% of your power. You're only going to get 1/4 of the exposure. So hopefully that made it a little bit better to understand. Any questions, definitely get hold of us. And this is Camera Therapy with Mark and Shelley Photography. You've got the Mark. Everyone be safe too. Take care.